Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are closing out the first week of November for the budget. We're gonna go through the expenses and stuff them and go through the actual amounts. So let's start as usual with counting the expenses. We had quite a big spending week. I went over in a couple of categories, so I had to take out money from the buffer. Also, if you can hear my washing machine going in the background, I am sorry for that. Yeah, it is what it is. So let's do spending. So far, all 3 weekly envelopes are completely maxed out. For renovation, I had spent 2,426 euros and 50 cents. Miscellaneous, it was 25 for gas because I didn't have money anymore in my gas envelope, so I took it from miscellaneous. Rent, I paid 649 euros and 1 cent. Insurance was 38 euros and 79, and buffer was 589. That was what I overspent in the weekly envelopes. So now in total, for this week, we spent 3,205 euros and 19 cents. Perfect. So now let's do the unstuffing. I'm gonna grab some bills from the side. As usual, I have like just a bunch of random bills to exchange. And let's start with the black binder, which is our weekly binder. And we just have to take out everything in groceries, which is a 20, everything in dine out, which is a 20, and everything in spending as well. That's all that we spent. Dine out, groceries, spending here. And then in joint, we didn't take anything out, but in buffer, let's take out 6 euros. So we need to put back 44, so 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, and 4 to cover the overspending that I did. One of my best friends came to visit from London, so I spent quite a lot of time with her. That's where that money went, you know. So for monthly spending, we have to take out from miscellaneous a 25. Oh, sorry, I got an email. So 25 from miscellaneous. Oh, I should probably mark it. What day is it? 14th. In buffer, I also should have updated the tracker, but that's okay. So miscellaneous is this. And then in rent, we need to take out 650 basically. So I don't think we have that much. Yeah, we don't have that much because we haven't calculated before the I need another cash stuffing to cover that. Okay, but 100, 200, 300, 400, 455, 556, 615. So 615, I'm taking all of this out and I'm just gonna mark that I owe myself. So minus 650. 615 minus 650 is I owe myself 35 euros to cover that. That is for rent. I need to, figure out my budgeting because I always miss up the dates of the payment. I think it's the 20th, but it's the 12th, and I always divide my payments by the amount of stuffings I have until. But okay, never mind. So now we only have the apartment binder left, and in insurance we need to take out 38 euros. So that's 20, 30, let's take out 40 and put back 2, 1 and 2. So minus 38, and we have now 36 left. And that's enough to cover another month of insurance, so that's good. And then in renovation, we need to take out 2,427. So 1,000, 2,000, 200, 300, 400, 20, 5, 6, and 7. So 1,000, 2,000, 200, 300, 400, 10, 20, 25, 26, and 27. Yes, so all of this is being taken out. Okay, and now we need to update the tracker. And that's 2,427. And we have 73 euros in here left in renovation. Perfect. So all of that, and I do believe that's everything for the unstuffing renovation. Yes, indeed. Perfect. So now we can go through the actual amounts and we can see what the damage is, let's say that. So our income was 600 euros. That's what we worked with. For weekly, we spent everything. So 20, 20, and 20. And in joint account, we added 75. So that was 135 in weekly. In monthly, we added 150 in rent and 20 in utilities. So that is 170. And then in subscriptions, we added 5 in phone and 10 in sports. So that's 15 in subscriptions. And nothing also changed here in the savings and others. We added 10 in insurance, in apartment, in 200 in renovation, 5 in taxes, 15 in building upkeep. That was 230. Then 10 went into celebrations, 10 went into Christmas, 5 in emergency, and 25 in travel. So 280 in total here. That was 600 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 600. Perfect. So that is the first week of November. And now let's set up the next week. Okay, so the second week of November is from the 14th for me, actually the 15th, sorry. So from the 15th, paycheck number 2 is also going to be 600 euros. That's what we have to work with. And for weekly spending in groceries, we're gonna add a 20, dine out also a 20, and spending as well 20. Then in joint account, we're gonna add a 50. So in total for weekly, that's 110. And then in monthly, we're gonna add 165 in rent and 34 in utilities. And in total, that's 199 in monthly. So let's do that here. In sinking funds, we're not adding anything. And in subscriptions, we're gonna add a 3 into phone, 1 in card, 2 in Spotify, and 10 in sports. So that is in total 16 in subscriptions. And then in savings and others, we are gonna add in apartment, 200 in renovation, 5 in insurance, and then let me count, and then 5 in taxes and 10 in building upkeep. So that is gonna be 220 in total in apartment. Then in celebrations, adding 10 into other. In Christmas, we're gonna add 10 into others as well. And then emergency fund is gonna get a 15, and travel is just getting a 20 for now. So 220 plus 10 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20 is 275 in total. And if everything is correct, this entire thing should be 600. And indeed it is. So we have each euro of our income having a place to go in our budget. So that is the second week of November for me. I'll be back here tomorrow with a cash stuffing of this paycheck, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But in the meanwhile, I wish you a very wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you here tomorrow. Bye!